Hi, I'm Jack Quarles of Buying Excellence. If you're in company leadership and up against budget pressure, I hope you'll take a few minutes to watch this video about the Buying Excellence coaching program. Now, the trouble with watching expenses at your company is it's everyone's job, and sometimes that means it's really nobody's job. Just because you're too small to have a procurement department or a purchasing director doesn't mean there aren't substantial dollars that may be leaking out of your organization month after month. Ben Franklin said a small leak can sink a great ship. So we know that watching expenses is important. But chances are there's some other important things on your plate, and some may be more pressing or more interesting than this. So what do? You've got a few choices. One thing you can do is simply ignore the problem. Hope it goes away or doesn't get worse. That's not a very good option. Another thing you can do is hire somebody. And that might be right if you're of the size where having a full-time staff member is appropriate, but that's going to be a major investment. Another route is to hire a consulting company. Also will be pretty expensive and won't build your company's capability. So I want to present you with a fourth option, and that is Buying Excellence Coaching. This is a way to get expert direction and resources so that your team can move your savings projects forward and get impressive results. Now, for a lot of companies, this is a way to get dramatic impact at a very low price, and the impact really comes in two areas. First and foremost, it's savings. And we're talking about spending hundreds of dollars a month so you can save tens of thousands of dollars. The second area of improvement is in your organizational skill. Your team will be learning while they're doing, so that's a way to build their skill in negotiation and purchasing and buying and make better buying decisions so that going forward, you won't have so much overexpense in the first place. Now, what's the process? Well, it all starts with a conversation to make sure the fit is right and to develop goals for the process. The second part is an in-depth diagnosis. I've gone through a structured process that I call the payables review with dozens of companies, and this is a great way to comb through your expenses and find the areas of most opportunity where you can save money. The next step is to make a plan. So that's who does what, when do they do it, and what do they report back. Now, that question of who may have you be wondering how much time is required to make this process work. It's not very much. We need about 90 minutes a month from a CEO or CFO, someone at that level, to be an executive sponsor and move things forward. After that, it's 2 hours a week from a project leader. This could be an analyst or an office manager, somebody who's detail-oriented, but doesn't need to have expertise in expense management or background in accounting. In fact, that's a small fraction of your time, but that's really all we need to make huge progress if we do it the right way. So much of effective expense management is not that difficult. It's just a matter of having the right approach and then following through and being consistent. Now, as part of the coaching program, you'll get access to the Payables to Profit system. And this includes over 4 hours of video instruction, as well as 25 expert guides that are A to Z recipes on how to implement the savings taxes that we talk about. So in many cases, your team will be using these resources to move things forward. But all the while, we'll be working together. We'll have monthly calls that are scheduled, and in between I'll be available for email or impromptu calls, and also to review documents that may be related to this, whether it's contracts that you want to take a look at, or proposals, or RFPs, or invoices, anything related to how you're saving money with your vendors. Now, this all comes for less than $1,000 a month, so it's an amazing way to get a ton of value and to get expertise and direction with a very small investment, and all the while be developing your team's skill. If this seems like the right thing for you and might be a fit, there are really two things you can do. You can click below to sign up for a payables review, and that'll be the first step of the Buying Excellence coaching process. Go ahead and sign up, or just give me a call. Either way, you won't be charged until we talk and we confirm that it's a good fit, it fits my schedule, and it fits your goals, and we're really set up for success. That's crucially important. But if we are there, then let's do this. I appreciate your watching, and I look forward to talking to you.